What's going on everyone? My name is Arshad Samir. Welcome to the third Java game tutorial. So in this tutorial I'm gonna play around these panels. So before getting to that, I just inserted all the images which we need for this game. So it's all the images are inside these folders. So let's go ahead and show the images. So the location of this folder is see YouTube tutorials, sloppy bird images. So there we go. Let's see the images. See YouTube tutorials, sloppy bird images. So guys, these are the images we need for our game. So let's go ahead and see about discuss about these images. As you can see, this is the image for bird, and I'm going to open it in paint so I can show you the size. Here, as you can see, the size of the bird is 40 into 35. The width is 40 and the height is 35. And the next image is going to be the game panel. So the height and the width of the game panel is, as you can see, 2400 and 800. And as far as the height is concerned, it is exactly same as the height of the window, but I just changed the width as 2400, which is 4 times greater than the width of the window. That's because I want to move the background while we are playing the game, so I just increase the size of the width of this background image. uh, this is for this image, and let's go ahead and see other images. So guys, this is for the menu panel. As you can see, the size and the width are same, exactly same as the width and the height of the window. As you can see, the width is 600, height is 800, which is exactly same as the width and the height of our window. And yeah, and the next image is going to be the wall. This is what the wall. And let's go ahead and see the size. As you can see, the size is 45, with the means the width of the wall is 45 and the height of the wall is 800. So that's because our height of the window is 800. So let's go ahead and yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and start coding. uh, Close this. And now, as you can see, we are unable to see all the pictures, so let's go ahead and refresh the image folder. Now, as you can see here, all the pictures are here. So guys, let's go ahead and create the J panel for menu. Let's go ahead and set up the menu panel. So what we need to do, we need to inherit the J panel, which means extend. So J panel, and now we need to import it. And yeah, there we go. And do this as well. So guys, what we are going to do is that, so yeah, if you don't know what JPanel is all about, the panel class defines a generic container which uses a layout manager to determine where to place components. And the panel class is used extensively to create containers for components. But in this class, we are not going to define any layouts. We are just going to define a variable for buffered image, so that the object of the buffered image will have an upper left corner coordinate of 0, 0. You will understand in a bit what's going on. So guys, let's go ahead and create a object for the buffered image. Private buffered image img equals null, and we need to import it. Sorry, that's embarrassing. Change to buffer image. I spelled wrong. There we go. And let's go ahead and create a constructor for this class. Public menu panel, just create a constructor. There we go. And I'm going to load the image. Load image. And after loading the image, what I'm going to do is that I just want to handle a mouse click event. I'm going to do it later, so I just, for the sake of understanding, I'm just going to comment it what I'm going to do next. Handle handler mouse click event. Okay, and let's create the load image method. So as you can see, this is the object for the buffered image. If you don't know what buffered image is all about, Java buffered image class is a subclass of image class. It is used to handle and manipulate the image data. A buffered image is made of color model of image data. All buffered image objects have an upper left corner coordinate of 0, 0. So after creating all these stuffs, we will understand what's happening. So let's go ahead and create the buffered image. For that we need a try catch, exception, ex, and ex dot print stack trace, and img equals image io dot read new file. Now we need to specify the path of the menu panel image. So let's go ahead and see the path. Menu panel is right here, and right click properties. As you can see, the path is right here, and just copy the path and paste inside this, and just change all these stuffs. So guys, we have pretty much done with the load image, and now we need to override the paint method. Paint, there we go. Yes, and now g dot, we need to draw the image, draw image, and what to select, just see right here. And the third, fourth one, not this one, we need to specify width and the height. Yeah, there we go, this is what we need. And as you can see in this abstract boolean draw image method, uh, the first thing is the image, there is no doubt of that, and the x coordinate and the y coordinate and the width of the image and the height of the image, and after that image observer, as you can see, which is pretty much like object to be notified as more of the image is converted. I'm going to specify it as null. So as you can see, just this is what we need, image, and the x coordinate is going to be 0 and the y coordinate is going to be also 0. Width I'm going to specify differently, height and observer is going to be null, and I'm going to give a common name, common width and the height, instead of specifying everywhere 600 and 800. If I want to change the width and the height, I just want to change only in one place. So that what I'm going to do, I'm just going to specify the width and the height right here. So public static final width equals 600. Sorry. And the other thing is height, which is going to be 800. So guys, now you can get the height and the width from this game panel. So what I'm going to do, dot width, and the name of the game class is game panel dot height, and we have specified one more place where it is here, so we can do the same thing here also. Width, it is not the height, it's width, and the height is going to be dot height. There we go. And if you guys wonder what this paint method is all about, the paint method, which is the regardless of how a paint method request is triggered, the AWT uses a callback mechanism for painting, and this mechanism is the same for both heavyweight and lightweight components. This means that a program should place the components rendering code inside a particular overridden method, and the toolkit will invoke this method when it's time to paint. So this is what going to happen with the help of paint. And moreover, you never call paint or paint component yourself. You always go through repaint, which will take care of setting up the appropriate graphics. If you want to change the painting, means if you want to draw again and again, we just call repaint. Okay, and we will never call paint or paint component with ourselves. This is what I want to give an overview of this paint method. And yeah, the programs must use this graphics object. This is what the G graphics object to render output. They are free to change the state of graphics objects as necessary. So guys, let's go ahead and call this paint method. So now I'm going to create a method like private void, what to create or to put a name. I'm just going to name it as rendering, and just create object for menu panel. MP equals new menu panel. There we go. And what we need to do, we need to call the window dot add. We need to add the components. What is the component? MP, which is the J panel. We are inheriting J panel, and we need to set visibility window dot set visible true, and we don't need to set visible right here, and we need to call this method. So what I'm going to do, mb dot rendering. There we go. Now everything is good to go, guys. So let's go ahead and run it. This is another thing. Let's go ahead and run the program, save the program, and run. Yeah, as you can see, no action. I didn't create any event handler to mouse for the mouse click or mouse press, whatever. I just placed the J panel on our window. So this is what the menu panel is all about. And yeah, this is what for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out my next tutorial. I'll see you in the next tutorial.